Have you ever purchased a firearm after doing all kinds of research and homework and trying your buddies and watching them on YouTube or on television and thinking this is the perfect gun for me? And then after a week or a month or a year, maybe you had some buyer's remorse. Maybe you wish you would have purchased something different because it's not the configuration you wanted. It's not really the caliber that you thought you would want. Maybe it's too long or it's too short, or maybe it's the wrong color. Maybe you like a different optic or different mounting solution or opportunities for it. But you know what I'm saying. You buy the gun and then maybe you kind of wish you didn't, that you had something else. If you would have purchased a black rifle, an AR-15 platform, there is no such thing as remorse, because we're not locked into the firearm that we purchase. It can become absolutely anything we want. The key is this magic piece right here, the lower receiver. This is the firearm. This is the piece that you go through the dealer to purchase. This is the piece that you fill out the 4473 for at the gun shop. And once you have this, it's absolutely unlimited to what you can create to make a firearm that fits exactly what you want it to do. Once you have that lower receiver, the sky is the limit. You don't like the caliber? 22 long rifle, all the way up to 50 BMG, and hundreds of spots in between. Anything that you want. Just a small sampling of some of the more common calibers. 22 long rifle, excellent plinking round, excellent learning round, excellent target shooting round, excellent small game round. 223 or 5.56, the cartridge that is most usually associated with the AR-15. Fantastic for all those things too. Hunting, practicing, learning, competition. Fantastic round. 300 blackout. You have a 30 caliber option in that same little tiny package. Medium game hunting, deer hunting, target shooting, it's fantastic. There are all kinds of load variants for it, from subsonic to supersonic, so it suppresses very well and it cycles the gun fantastic. So, there are all kinds of things you can do with that one. 375 SOCOM. You get something closer to the ballistic coefficient of the 300 blackout and more of the weight and mass of heading towards the big 458 SOCOM. But a little bit more you can do with it because you can stretch it out further without having that drop. 450 Bushmaster, another fantastic big game hunting round. Great one on the same small platform. Again, the same lower receiver. Once you have this piece right here, you can have all of these other ones. So you don't have to worry about having made a bad choice. You can change it at will, and you can change it back. You can have many things on this one platform. How about 458 SOCOM? If you like the idea of 500 or 600 grain subsonic projectiles leaving silently and hitting like a ton of bricks, no problem. So ammo, the spread is again from 22 long rifle to 50 BMG. You will never have buyer's remorse based on caliber if you own an AR-15. Types of feeding. With this AR-15, with this one gun, you could have a firearm that feeds from a box magazine, your standard capacity 20 and 30 round magazines, the 50 and 100 round drums, or Beltfed. How about a Beltfed? Maybe you didn't think of that when you purchased that initial firearm. You may have some remorse because you wish you had a Beltfed. The AR-15 has that one covered. Not only is there the original John Cena kit, the one that was made in the 1980s that was patented after the early Colt belt-fed models from the trials, but you've got the Valkyrie Arms BSR Mod 1. That's a very refined version of that one. If you want something a little bit more modern with a top cover and a shuttle feed mechanism, no problem. The Ares Defense Shrike, or the more recent version, is the Fight Light Industries MCR. So we've got 4 belt-fed variants right there. So if you bought a box-fed magazine and you wish that you had a belt-fed, no buyer's remorse with the AR-15, you got that one covered. Maybe the length of this original firearm that you purchased doesn't turn out to be exactly what you wanted. Maybe you purchased a 16-inch barrel and you wish that you had a 20 or a 24-inch barrel. Or maybe you wish you had a 7-inch barrel, or a 10-inch, or an 11-inch, or a 12-inch, or 14-inch barrel. Absolutely no problem. From pistol configuration guns with arm braces or without, to short-barreled rifles, in your choice of any of those calibers or feeding styles that we mentioned before, the AR-15 has it covered. You'll never have buyer's remorse because you don't like the size of your firearm. What if you originally purchased your new firearm with the intention of doing some plinking and some small game hunting, and you thought, crap, I really could have used a gun that launched a grappling hook instead? Well, got that covered as well. The X Products Can Cannon will launch a grappling hook, and it will fit on that same lower receiver. Keep your eyes on the channel because we're going to be having a lot of fun with this. It launches a lot more than just grappling hooks. Let's say you made your original purchase without considering down the road, it would probably make sense to have something with a folding stock, because you're going to want as short and small a signature as you can get because you just took up backpacking, and you're going to want to take this firearm with you as a pack gun. But it might not be super practical to take a full-size rifle with you. So a folding stock or a quick detached barrel system might make more sense. So you'd have some buyer's remorse there. Absolutely not. Between the Law folding stock adapter and the Dolos quick change barrel system, you can have both. And all of these parts, again, work with that same original firearm or lower receiver that you purchased originally. What if you purchased this gun to hunt, say, white-tailed deer with, and you weren't fortunate enough to tag out during regular rifle hunting season, so now you needed to obtain a muzzleloader. You need to extend your hunting into muzzleloading season. That's cause for remorse. Not with an AR-15. With the Trident muzzleloading upper receiver, you now have a 50 caliber muzzleloader on that same lower. So you have the look, the style, the feel, the controls that you're used to, again, on an AR-15. If you wanted a muzzleloader and you purchased a centerfire rifle, again, no remorse. You've got that with the AR-15. So if making certain that it's absolutely the right firearm for you before you make your purchase, so you don't have this buyer's remorse, is a concern, you don't need to be concerned. If you pick up anything that's based on the standard AR-15 style lower, any single option in any configuration, in any type, is absolutely possible, and probably a lot easier and sometimes much less expensive than you may think. So I think the purpose of this video should be obvious, that the AR-15 is not some magical killing machine that Pandora's box just released. The AR-15 is the most modular, universal, practical platform to fit any size shooter, any age, for any project that you want, no matter what it is, in whatever configuration it is, be it a rifle or a pistol, feeding any way that you would like it to feed, that will be the perfect gun. Not something you have to settle for because it's the one you have, but the perfect gun for whatever it is you want to do. And it can be the same gun. If you're taking a new shooter to the range, a 22 long rifle is perfect, and a collapsible stock, even though the media paints them out to be evil, the only purpose is to make sure that it fits absolutely anybody. So it can be a young person with a very short length of pull, or it can be an adult. It's going to fit absolutely everybody. There's nothing magic about this firearm. There is nothing that is any more dangerous or deadly about it than any other firearm. Again, that's determined by who is behind it. The reason the AR-15 is so popular is because it is the perfect gun for everybody. It fits everybody. It's the right caliber for everybody. It's the right length for everybody. That's the magic behind the AR-15. I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you did, please click like. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already, both on YouTube and on Full30. Share us in your vast social media network so other people can learn about what we do. And if you just want to have a conversation, you can visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/guntestvids, where we have conversations going on almost every single day. Till next time, have fun and be safe. and never have to worry about buyer's remorse.